In the technology industry, we have a massive problem. We set ambitious objectives and key results, but we have no real way to prove that our daily work and our projects actually connect to them. The result is strategic drift, wasted resources, and a frustrated leadership team that doesn't see the value of IT. Today, I'm going to show you a fundamentally different approach. We're going to explore how to engineer your strategy with deterministic validation, and I'll introduce you to the software that makes it possible. Let's start by understanding why this is so hard. At quarantadue.ai, every MCP workflow starts from the real tool interface, not from a generic prompt. The goal is simple. Keep the expert in control while the system structures the evidence. Inputs, reasoning, and outputs stay connected in one reviewable flow. Now the results become easier to compare, easier to review, and easier to explain. In technology, our objectives are complex and interconnected. A simple goal like improving system reliability touches infrastructure, development, security, and operations. Each of those areas has its own key results and initiatives. Using spreadsheets or generic project tools, you can list them, but you cannot mathematically prove that completing initiative A in development actually moves the needle on the infrastructure key result. This creates a black box. Leadership funds projects based on promises, not proof. The technical method to solve this is called deterministic roll-up validation. It's a concept from systems engineering applied to management. Think of your objectives, key results, and initiatives as a tree. The trunk is your top-level objective. The branches are your key results. The leaves are your initiatives. For the tree to be structurally sound, the weight and growth of every leaf must contribute precisely to the strength of its branch, and every branch must support the trunk. Build ITOKR Tree is the software that builds and stress tests this tree. It doesn't just let you type in goals, it forces you to define the mathematical relationship between them. You specify how an initiative's success metric, say reducing deployment time by 20%, quantitatively contributes to a key result like improving developer productivity. The software then validates the entire chain. If a key result requires a 10% improvement, but the sum of all linked initiatives only adds up to 5%, it flags the gap immediately. This is the audit trail for your strategy. Now, let me walk you through a hypothetical example. Imagine a top-level objective to enhance customer digital experience. A key result under that is to reduce mobile app load time by 300 milliseconds. Initiatives might include optimizing image assets, implementing a new content delivery network, and refactoring the API call chain. In Build a ITOKR Tree, you would model each initiative. The CDN project might be estimated to contribute 150 milliseconds of improvement. The image optimization, 50 milliseconds. The API refactor, 100 milliseconds. The software instantly shows the total matches the 300 millisecond key result. But if the API refactor gets delayed, you can immediately model the impact. You see the key result will now only hit 200 milliseconds, and you can trigger a search for a new initiative to fill the 100 millisecond gap. This is scenario modeling with real numbers. For compliance and reporting, this system generates a living document. Instead of a static PowerPoint, you provide stakeholders with a dynamic view of the strategy tree. They can see the health of every objective, drill into any lagging key result, and understand exactly which initiatives are responsible. It aligns perfectly with frameworks that demand traceability, like value stream management or certain governance controls. In closing, Build ITOKR Tree moves you from hopeful planning to engineered execution. It gives technology leaders the tool to build a verifiable strategy, align their teams with mathematical certainty, and demonstrate clear ROI on every initiative.